This is B.V. Ramana. Welcome to B.V. Ramana English Grammar. Friends, have you subscribed to this channel? If not, please subscribe to my channel tapping this subscribe button on YouTube. In this video, I would like to share with you the topic phrasal verb, its meaning and types. Right. What is a phrasal verb? A phrasal verb is a multi-word verb. Even if it is a multi-word verb, it works as a single unit of meaning. That means even if it is a multi-word verb, it can be replaced by a single word. Well, how is it formed? It is formed with a verb plus a particle or two particles. What is a particle? A particle may be an adverb or a particle may be a preposition. Well, let us see how this multi-word verb or a phrasal verb formed. It may be formed with a verb plus an adverb. It may be formed with a verb plus a preposition, or it may be formed with a verb plus adverb plus a preposition. So, in these three forms, it can be formed. Well, so far you have seen how the phrasal verb is formed. On the basis of formation, we have the three forms of the phrasal verbs. Now a question comes to our mind. Are all these forms of the phrasal verbs called with the same name? No. Then what are they? Look at this. The first form of phrasal verb. When it is formed with a verb plus adverb, it is called phrasal verb. But when the phrasal verb is formed with verb plus preposition, it is called prepositional verb. But when the phrasal verb is formed with a verb plus adverb plus preposition, the phrasal verb is called phrasal prepositional verb. In this way, phrasal verbs may be called phrasal verb or prepositional verb or phrasal prepositional verb. Now let us see the examples for each type of phrasal verbs. First one, phrasal verb when it is in the form of a verb plus an adverb. He never gives in. Here the phrasal verb is gives plus in. Here gives is a verb, in is an adverb. The two people fell out. Here the phrasal verb fell out is formed with fell plus an adverb out. Here wait, he will come out. Here the phrasal verb come out is formed with verb come plus an adverb out. Next, the car broke down yesterday. Here the phrasal verb broke down is formed with the verb broke plus adverb down. Here you might have seen one thing, that is, after this phrasal verb there is no object. So this form of phrasal verb is called intransitive phrasal verb. Let us see some more examples for the first form of phrasal verb, that is verb plus an adverb. In this example, the phrasal verb switch on is formed with a verb switch plus an adverb on. In this sentence, the phrasal verb put out is formed with the verb put plus an adverb out. In this sentence, the phrasal verb turn down is formed with the verb turned plus an adverb down. In this sentence, the phrasal verb is formed with the verb kept plus an adverb aside. In this way, here also, the phrasal verb is formed with a verb plus an adverb plus. But one difference is that after all these phrasal verbs, we can find the objects, the lights, the fire, the offer, the table. So here the same phrasal verb is called transitive phrasal verbs. Now let us see some examples for the second form of phrasal verb, that is prepositional verb. This prepositional verb is formed with a verb plus a preposition. Here in this sentence, the prepositional verb is formed with a verb suffering plus a preposition from. Here the prepositional verb is formed with the verb staying plus a preposition with. In this sentence, the prepositional verb is formed with a verb looking plus a preposition at. In this sentence, the prepositional verb is formed with a verb leaned plus a preposition against. In this sentence, the prepositional verb is formed with a verb looking plus a preposition for. Here, the prepositional verb is formed with a verb looked plus a preposition after. Now examples for the third form of the phrasal verb, that is phrasal prepositional verb. Here it is formed with a verb plus an adverb plus a preposition. Look at this sentence. Here the phrasal prepositional verb is formed with a verb plus an adverb down plus a preposition on. In this sentence, the phrasal prepositional verb, that is puts up with, is formed with a verb puts plus an adverb up plus a preposition with. In this sentence, the phrasal prepositional verb is formed with a verb does plus an adverb away plus the preposition with. In this sentence, the phrasal prepositional verb is formed with the verb gets plus an adverb on plus a preposition with. Well, friends, very often we have said that phrasal verbs are idiomatic. That means we cannot predict the meaning of the phrasal verb from the meanings of its parts. Let us see. Are phrasal verbs always idiomatic? Look at this sentence. Here the phrasal verb sat down is formed with a verb sat plus an adverb down. But here we can easily predict the meaning of sat down from the meanings of its parts, such as sat plus down. So here the phrasal verb is said to be non-idiomatic. In the second example, the phrasal verb, prepositional verb suffering from, is formed with a verb suffering plus a preposition from. Here also we can easily predict its meaning from the meanings of its parts. So here also the phrasal verb or the prepositional verb is non-idiomatic. Look at this sentence. Here the phrasal verb is formed with a verb plus an adverb. But here the meaning of phrasal verb cannot be predicted from the meanings of its parts. It is because broke down means stop functioning. But this meaning we cannot get from the meanings of broke, from the meaning of down. So here the phrasal verb is idiomatic. Now looking at the second sentence, we have the prepositional verb, that is the verb looking plus preposition after. Here the meaning of looking after is taking care of, but you might have seen that the meaning of looking after we cannot get from the meanings of the parts such as looking and after. So here also the prepositional verb is idiomatic. Now look at the third sentence. Here the phrasal prepositional verb, that is put up with, is formed with a verb put plus adverb up plus preposition with. But the meaning of put up with is tolerate. This meaning we cannot get from the meanings of its parts. So here also the phrasal prepositional verb is considered to be idiomatic. In this way, phrasal verbs may be idiomatic and non-idiomatic. Well, we can sum up the entire topic like this. Phrasal verb may be intransitive phrasal verb when we find the verb plus an adverb without an object. Phrasal verb may be transitive phrasal verb when we find the verb plus an adverb with an object. Phrasal verb may be prepositional verbs when we find a verb plus a preposition. Phrasal verb may be phrasal prepositional verbs when we find the verb with an adverb plus a preposition. Have you really liked this video? If so, please subscribe to my channel, tapping subscribe button on YouTube. Thank you very much for watching. Namaste.